Ladies, I'm here on the Schmeal, and I'm here on the Schmeal to talk about some NBA news. So 46, a lot of news I want to talk about, and obviously some stats, over some of the players. So yeah, first thing I want to talk about is Channing Frye. He said this about Donovan Mitchell. He played like a little piggy on the Jazz. He was so hungry and thirsty for shots. Who in the world describes somebody as like Donovan Mitchell, a little piggy on the Jazz, like saying he's so hungry, thirsty for shots? Yeah, but let's act like he's not a good playmaker as well, really good playmaker as well. He was the only reason the Jazz were even good, even in playoff contention. He's the best player on the team, better than Rudy Gobert. He's better than everybody on that team. So, but who takes what Channing Frye says seriously? I mean, come on. But Donovan Mitchell's the only reason that Jazz team I felt was good while he was there. But oh well. But yeah, Nick Young, he defended Steve Kerr. If you put Steve Nash in Steve Kerr's spot, I think he still get a ring. I don't know about last year if you put Steve Nash in that spot. I mean, he coached two superstars in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. A decent Nets team, not great, but still coached a good team. If you're a good coach, you should elevate that team. But it's just clear Steve Nash was not a good coach for that Nets team. They're playing a lot better without him as the coach, so I think that says a lot about Steve Nash's coaching ability. Just saying. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Like, Steve Kerr's just a good coach. He's a really good offensive system. Makes good in-game adjustments. Steve Nash, he just wasn't a good coach. Doesn't make it good in-game adjustments. And if you put Steve Nash, if you sub out Steve Kerr, Steve Nash, I think the Nets would be better off because you'd get the better coach, better in-game adjustments, better offensive system. Steve Nash, two star players, and a good team around him. Just wasn't good. He's just not a good coach. Just saying. Next thing, Ben Simmons on passing up layup on Trae Young. He said, I made a bad play, but lots of guys made bad plays. I'm not the reason we didn't win. I mean, if you take that layup there, you'd be winning. Instead, you pass up. I think Thibault made one of those free throws. Instead, he would have had 2 points. And he missed so many free throws in that series, just too scared to take shots. He's one of the reasons they did lose. I know Joel Embiid had a lot of turnovers in that series, but you pass up an open layup right there on a small Trae Young, that's kind of your fault right there. So Ben Simmons kind of ass hurt here, I thought, was Ben Simmons making these comments here. I mean, yeah, guys made bad plays, other people made bad plays. It's going to happen in basketball. When you're passing up an open layup, that's your fault. You can't blame anybody else. And if he makes that layup, who knows how that series changes? Because it was Game 7. Maybe the Sixers win, maybe win the finals, but probably not. Because I thought the Warriors were the best team that year, and I don't think they beat the Bucks or the Heat or the Celtics. I just thought those teams were better, but who knows? Anthony Davis, I know teams fear us for sure. I don't think anybody's fearing the Lakers right now. I know they've won a few games, but like, I don't think teams are fearing them because they're just not a good jump shooting team. I know they've won a few games, but nobody's fearing the Lakers right now. Drew Holiday, one of the most underrated guards in the league. Over his last 5 games, he's put up 24.8 points per game, 6.0 rebounds per game, 8.8 assists per game, 1.6 steals per game. He's shooting 52.9% from the field, 41% from 3, 84% from the free throw line. The Bucks are 5-0 in that stretch, and they're 9-0 in the season. Bucks are clearly right now the best team in basketball with Giannis and Drew Holiday leading them. Drew Holiday's been phenomenal. He has been phenomenal these last few games. A field goal percentage on jumpers this season, like I was talking about, Russell Westbrook 33.3%, LeBron James 25.9%, and Anthony Davis 26%. Those three just have not found their touch this year. Anthony Davis just hasn't been good the last year or two on jumpers. Neither's Westbrook, and LeBron's just not been good this year. So yeah, Lakers just ain't a good shooting team in general. Ben Gordon was arrested on allegations he beat up 2 security guards in Chicago per TMZ. The arrest comes less than 1 month after Gordon was accused of punching his 10-year-old son in the head at an airport for dropping a book. That's the second time in like a month. First was for punching his 10-year-old son in the head allegedly because he dropped a book. Like bad parenting for Mr. Gordon. And now he allegedly beat up 2 security guards in Chicago. It's going to get you even more trouble, going to get you more jail time. So Ben Gordon's just not smart. A basketball reference is a MVP tracker. Let me find it right quick. Let's see if we can find it. Their MVP tracker. Trying to find it, ladies and gentlemen. Giannis at 1, Luka 2, Mitchell 3, Jrue Holiday 4, Jokic 5, Tatum 6, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 7, Bobby Portis 8, Ja Morant 9, and Pascal Siakam 10. So obviously Giannis will be up there, Jrue Holiday. Those two are up there. The most shocking is Bobby Portis. That's Basketball Reference MVP tracker, though. That's kind of shocking. Shaq shows no remorse for Steve Nash after not being able to win with 2.5 superstars and stealing his MVPs. Stealing his MVPs made me laugh, but yeah, he's just not a good coach. I mean, he had 2.5 superstars basically and just couldn't win. I mean, still couldn't win, so I mean, I don't have any remorse. Paul Pierce made some comments. We don't hold Kawhi accountable enough. We talked about Anthony Davis not being available. We don't put Kawhi in that group. We don't say nothing about him being street clothes. Kawhi Leonard, we know he's really good when healthy. Anthony Davis he's been decent, but he's not been as great as he was in the past, and he's just constantly hurting. Kawhi's coming off an ACL where he's probably not trying to get injured. He's had knee issues in the past, so, but yeah. Russell Westbrook over his last 4 games is averaging 18.8 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game, and 6.5 assists per game, 50.9 field goal percentage, and shooting 41.2% from 3. He's been better coming off the bench, so at least Russell Westbrook's starting to play well. Paul Pierce says it's unfair Kawhi Leonard gets put in the same breath as LeBron James due to lack of availability. I mean, he's just better than LeBron James when he's healthy. If I'm both healthy at this point, Kawhi Leonard's better. He was able to carry that Raptors team a few years ago to the finals, won it. So he's just trying to protect himself. I mean, he just tore his ACL. He's recovering from it. So yeah. A report: NBA teams ready to re-engage in Kevin Durant trade talks with the Brooklyn Nets. We'll see what happens with that. I just don't know if anything will come out of it. And Maxey over his last 6 games, averaging 30.0 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 52% field goal percentage, shooting 48 from 3, and 80 from the free throw line. So that's really all the news I want to talk about. But yeah, it's all safe for Legends. Until next time, Mike Live. Peace.